My guests are Anthony Hernandez, a recently retired Air Force colonel who is now the COO of the Defense Credit Union Council, and of course we've talked about that. Our military members certainly know what the council is, and I want you to take advantage of what services they offer. And of course Kim Lankford, who is part and parcel of this big article, which is called The Financial Field Manual by Kiplinger. You can find it by going to Kiplinger.com, and that's easy, folks. Go online and you can do what I did. I printed out the article. It's about 20 pages, and it covers so much good information. And of course, Tony's organization is doing its own production of certain documents that they think or information that they feel you should know. So, but you have to take the first step. You have to reach out to find out this information. And as Tony pointed out here, don't just make sure you know who you're getting the information from.
That's correct. Walk into your credit union or go to your family readiness center and talk to the financial planners that are there. But always check credentials if you're going to seek further advice on investments, on making certain types of deposits. It's just good to get some certified knowledge before you take that leap.
Kim, you've been out now for 2 years. How much do you rely on this kind of information? Is it still vital to you to have the military to kind of lean back on, or the organizations, the manuals and things like this? Are you still, after 2 years, are you still counting on the military for help?
Oh, definitely. Since my husband retired from the military, we do get access to a lot of military benefits, even though he's no longer on active duty. He gets his retirement pay, and we also have access to TRICARE healthcare coverage. And I had done some earlier editions of the guide, and in this version, a key thing was to update about the new retirement system. But I also was able, from personal experience, to be able to include a lot more information about key decisions you need to make after you leave the military, and also to prepare for that transition. Mm-hmm. And as I mentioned before, when you're considering how much income you need to get paid after you leave the military, it's a much different calculation because you're no longer getting a tax-free housing allowance. You're no longer getting access to very low-cost life insurance. You have a lot of different benefits that you're no longer having when you're outside of the military that you're going to need to replace. Another key thing that we discovered is, health care. You do pay a premium for TRICARE, and it can, fill in gaps if you have coverage through an employer, but you generally may have some additional health care expenses that you may not have had when you're on active duty. So there's just a lot of new budgeting that you need to do once you leave the military that we've learned from experience over those last 2 years.